helping to create opportunities and experiences for families and communities. Little League would also like to thank its dedicated volunteers and make the program a special experience for millions of children around the world. It's been a fun week in San Bernardino. West Region champion crowned, Northern California. Now Oregon and Montana playing for the Northwest Region Championship on the road to Greenville, North Carolina. 2 big innings, a 3-run third for Oregon and a 5-run fourth. And now Janelle Gagné in that comfort zone. She's got the lead to work with.
Yeah, she's got a little cushion under her belt now, and she can still rear back and fire and feel a little bit more comfortable out there.
Power against power here. Soraya Shirley to lead things off for Montana. Soraya has 4 hits, drove in a couple runs on a couple singles against Oregon in the meeting on Wednesday. Hits it hard. Phillips. Well, she made that look easy. A hard hit ball, 1 down.
And that's just an excellent piece of D right there. They call it the hot corner. She's like, well, that was a shot. It got right to her, but she got rid of it just as quick.
You've been there when you've had one peppered right at you. What's the first thing that crosses your mind?
It's like, whoo, just that relief. That's exactly what you saw there. I got it.
Hadley Moore now, who reached on air and scored in the first inning. One of their speed merchants. Trying to spark something for Montana. Fouls it back. Hadley's favorite subject in school is English. She'd like to meet Abraham Lincoln and take his hat. I guess if you could go back into time. Also plays volleyball, and we mentioned her track ability. 3-sport star. Through the circle. Christensen had it lined up perfectly, and she pulls out more. The position there from the shortstop.
Yeah, and Christensen just in the perfect position and playing up the middle and making that play look easy. And if you can see, she's a little shaded up the middle, but thank you. She's right in the right spot.
That makes the shortstop's job a lot easier.
Yes.
Here's Kenna Nelson, who grounded out to the shortstop her first time up, swing and a miss. Daughter of the manager, Jamie. She's a returnee from a year ago. They really had a great run last year, those 6 kids that are back. Won 3 games. They lost to an Issaquah Little League team from Washington in the championship game last year. Here they are again. Now, Christensen, the shortstop, taking some time to get that left shoe tied. Double knot, right?
Yeah, double knot, just to be sure.
Gagné trying to make it a 1-2-3 inning with Nelson up there, 1-1. Just missed with that one. is looking for her first hit in the regional, trying to keep this inning going. Pulls it down the line and just foul. You've seen a lot of kids that have mentioned the great softball players around the country as their role models. I know it warms your heart.
Yeah, it's just so fun to see these young girls have role models that they can look up to, the exposure that softball gets now, and getting to watch them on TV. You know, we talked about Oregon and Bend, and Abby Fisher will be a freshman at UCLA next year, and Jessica Mendoza, who resides in Bend, and so just that relatability and to be able to have those relationships, and for these young girls, it's everything to learn from their experiences and look up to them.
3-2, lifted down the left field line, and Taylor foul. In Billings, there's a lot of interest with the Boulder Arrowhead Little Leaguers, according to Jamie Nelson. Huge after last year in their championship game run, and she says it's shown in the fundraising there.
Yeah, and it's just so great where a community can support and get excited about softball and get excited to send these girls off to compete for a championship.
Here's a payoff pitch. Off speed, it misses high, ball 4. Montana hits a base run. Second walk given up by Janine. There you see the strikes and balls. She's been effective.
Yeah, she goes right at hitters and throws a lot of strikes.
Kinley Feenling ropes it into right center field for a base hit. So walking a single here with 2 outs. She has reached a couple of times now, also reached via an error on the second baseman. There's Mom looking on.
Oh, man, just being a mom and watching your kid, that's got to be one of the hardest things. And obviously she has been here before, so she can relate, playing at this level, playing on this platform.
Get bottom of the 4th, if they can get something here to cut into this deficit. 6 innings, regulation Little League softball. You're going to have to do it 2 outs, though. Now, time called.
Set the water break.
Warm temperatures throughout the week, throughout most of the country, but here in San Bernardino, we hit 104 one day during the week. It has cooled off a little bit at night, but gives these kids every opportunity to hydrate.
So this goes leading all the way off, okay? So Kennedy, I want you to get over and cover second base. Jesse, I need you to throw it back to Janelle as fast as you can, okay? And Janelle, you're going to turn and throw it to Kennedy. Let Paige know right behind you, okay? Just let her know that, hey, yep, so, okay? So, here we go. Go get it. Hey, throw hard, okay? You got it.
Keep it
I
in.
feel like we're in on the secret. I won't tell. That's fun. I mean, got to make some plays happen.
Well, they had such a great attitude. He had a great attitude last night as we waited on the finish to that game, the 7-6 victory over Washington. Such a dramatic finish. Switzer fouls that back. Tried to keep the team loose as they waited for some rulings on the field, and eventually they came from behind and pulled one out in the 6th inning. One and two now to Ella Switzer.
but Ella Switzer is ruining their plan for the pickoff at second.
They're up at the corners, back on that middle infield here with the count 1-2. Popped up. Christensen coming on, and she makes the catch to end the inning. Janelle Kane doing a nice job working out of that jam. It's still an 8-3 lead for Oregon.
And Christensen just doing a good job of stopping the threat.
Second, and a 5-run fourth. And they're in front by 5 as we move to the 5th inning. 6 innings is regulation. And this is a rematch of a game won by Montana 7-2. That was on Wednesday, but Oregon's really turned the tables after being down 3-0.
Yeah, they've really pressed on the gas, and they haven't let up, and playing some spectacular defense behind the knee as well.
Thea Switzer allowed 5 runs in the 4th inning, trying to get back on track here. Ruby Modern, first pitch swing, and a single to center. She's on. Modern's 3rd hit at the regional. First-year All-Star stepping up. And here's MJ Ekman. Offers on the bunt, can't connect through to first. Close play at the bag. And moving in the first base umpire over there. Modern gets back in.
Emma Hernandez, I'm telling you, any opportunity she gets to throw, she is throwing. So you give her any daylight, a big lead, she's coming for you.
Cannon arm back there. Ekman fouls that one off. Megan Framo, UCLA Bruin.
It's a good one.
One and 2 now. Oregon looking for some insurance here, top half of the 5th inning. Such a dramatic win over Washington last night. That is carried over into this one. Oregon is out to hit Montana 7-3. Full count now. Let him throw to first. That was a great play by Edwards to keep that from going down the right field line.
You're always taught as an infielder to always expect a bad throw for moments just like that.
Ball 4, Ekman is aboard. And she's looking for the fans, the Little League supporters, to get behind her. Single walk to open up this inning. Gemma Brody was retired on a right field to first base put out her last time up. Hit it into the outfield. Not something you see often. Jocelyn is 1 for 2. She went opposite field with a single and scored in the 4th. Years old, youngest of 4 kids. Big swing and a miss there, swinging for the fences on 2. Her brother Derek will be here next week at the Little League Baseball Regionals in San Bernardino. Switzer has a chance to work out of this jam. It didn't look good with the bases full and nobody out. The big double play, and there's a strike. 3 call. Double play and a K, and that'll boost the spirits of Montana. 2 runners stranded. Counting a Northwest Regional champion. That winner will head to the Little League Softball World Series in Greenville, North Carolina. Oregon with 2 big innings. They have a 5-run lead as we move into the bottom half of the 5th inning. A little dancing going on here at Howden Stadium. And the concessions have been a big hit, and the fans having a great time as we've already seen a West Region champion. Northern California is off to Greenville, and now it'll be either the Bend North Little Leaguers from Bend, Oregon, or the Boulder Arrowhead Little Leaguers from Billings, Montana. Fia Switzer to lead things off against Janelle Gani. She popped up to the first baseman her first time up in the 2nd inning. It's up in the air, third baseman will make the play. Phillips stayed with it, wasn't hit hard, 1 away. Coming up next at Sports Center with Nicole and Max, they'll have the key moments and reaction from Aaron Judge's return in Baltimore as the Yankees try to turn around their season. Also, how Shohei Ohtani followed up his MVP performance from Thursday night in Toronto. And the latest news from all the NFL training camps. That and much more on Sports Center with Nicole and Max on ESPN and the ESPN app. Check swing by Jill Harris, and the second baseman Huff makes a play near the outfield grass. 2 down. Couple pop-ups, and that second base spot so important. A lot of communication's got to go on out there.
Yeah, just knowing where all your defenders are, and Huff knew to go back hard on that ball, and that ball was hers all the way.
Here's Alexa Bachler. Well, she has been an inspiration to this team. Battles autoimmune disease, infusions every 6 weeks. Just recently went into remission. Call her Lexosaurus. Great character. Battling that. Hits that one hard to the second baseman. It's Huff again. And it's off of the glove of Lima. And Bachler is on with 2 down. It's going to go as an error on the second baseman. Montana has a base runner, 2 outs. Here's Charlie Agee. Swing and a miss. You've been here before, 2-out rallies. You've got to be patient, not try to get it all in one swing, right?
Yep, just keeping it simple, thinking about hitting the ball hard, being a hard out, line drives.
Good cut there from Agee, throw down to first, and back in safely is Bachler. You'd like to get at least 1 here, knowing you got the 6th inning ahead of you to make it a 4-run game as opposed to 5. Wouldn't be so insurmountable. That's hit hard. Christensen, the shortstop, to the bag, unassisted. She beats the runner, Bachler, to end the inning. Christensen's been good out there. And it's still a 5-run game. 6th inning coming up from San Bernardino. Winner heads to Greenville, North Carolina, and the Little League Softball World Series. Find Little League on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at the official handles at Little League. And don't forget to use hashtag LLWS. Tasha Watley, the Oregon team showed so much character, erasing a deficit last night. Now they're in control. They've got the advantage, looking for some insurance here.
Yeah, they look real strong, and I'm loving their defense, and I'm loving their swings offensively too.
Claire Phillips will lead it off. She's used to this role. She's normally the leadoff hitter, hitting third in the order tonight. Had that bunt single and scored a run in their big fourth inning. Ella Switzer's now playing left field for Montana. One and two now to Claire Phillips. She speaks 2 other languages, she says. Sign language and French Bulldog. It's a swing and a miss. There's out number 1. 5 Ks for Switzer, just trying to keep this team within 5 and hope for a big rally in the bottom half. Boy, what a game for Jessie Berry. That triple last time up.
Yes, and not to mention last night as well. She's clutch.
You see some hitters that, have the big numbers, but when you get the hits in the clutch, that sometimes that puts you at another level.
Yeah, that's the one that separates the good from the great.
And Jessie has had a bunch of big hits, 6 of them in the Northwest Regional. Couple triples, couple doubles, including a bases clearing 3-run triple in the 4th inning in this one. And when you have an AB like you did last time up, you're feeling pretty good.
Oh yeah, you dig in and I'm going for it. And she has just been on fire.
Off-speed pitch, that's a good one from Switzer.
That's a good choice right there, going to that changeup, trying to keep Berry and mess with her timing and keep her on her toes.
Fastball, pulled foul. Kevin Gagne skipping out of the way that one. Oregon's only loss at this Northwest Regional was to this Montana team on Wednesday. Here's the 2-2. Got a piece of that one. Looking ahead to the bottom half of the 6th inning for Montana, could be their last chance. The good news is it'll be the top of their order, Emma Hernandez, to lead it off. 3-2 now. Payoff pitch, swing and a miss, chases a high fastball, and another K for Switzer. 6 tonight.
I don't know if there's a bigger out than that. Jessie Berry's just swinging such a good bat right now, and for her to be swinging at this high pitch and for Fia and Switzer to get her, that's big out.
So now Maddie Schweitzer, who was walked and lined back to the pitcher. Oregon 5-1 during their state tournament run. Their first time to make it to the regionals in their first year for softball at Bend North Little League. Now a chance to get to the Little League Softball World Series. What an accomplishment that would be.
Yes.
Schweitzer taking all the way. She's on. Ball 4.
No, Bobby.